Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Danny's Day Out. I'm your host, Dan the Man, and today we're here in the Peach State, checking out an awesome aquarium, riding a mountain roller coaster, and searching for Bigfoot. Join me as my friends and I road trip up from Orlando and search for peace and serenity out here in the woods while checking out some sights along the way. This is Georgia. Let's go. So it's about 5 minutes to 7 a.m. It's a very chilly morning here in Orlando, Florida. Got my suitcase packed in the car, got my snacks packed in the car. All I gotta do now is go over to the next block, pick up my friend Alana, and we're off.
Why? What does she want?
She wants a hug!
Aww, let me go hug her.
Mrs. Glickman would like a hug, so I have to go hug her. Selfie hug.
Take good care of my baby.
Yeah. So Alana and I have been on the road for about 5 hours now. We have a little over an hour and a half left, but we have decided to stop and get some lunch here at Fincher's Barbecue. So let's go inside and get some grub. I just want to apologize to my trainer ahead of time. I'm breaking all the rules. We've arrived here at the Hilton in Atlanta. We just parked and now we're heading in to check in. So Alana and I just took a nice walk around Atlanta, and we're gonna go grab some dinner, and we are going to Gus's famous fried chicken.
And it was absolutely necessary that we wore matching sweaters to do so.
Yeah, totally planned. So right next to Gus's Fried Chicken is the Metro Diner. And we saw them online. It looked like they had some delicious cakes. So we're gonna go inside and see what kind of cakes they got.
Look at this cheesecake. It looks delicious. I can't wait to bite into it. It's gonna haunt my dreams. Eat the cheesecake. And cut.
It is day 2 here in Atlanta, Georgia, and today I'm really excited because I've always wanted to come here. We are at the Georgia Aquarium, which is the largest aquarium in the entire world. And we're gonna go check it out right now. So we officially made it to our cabin. We got Chris over here, picked him up at the Atlanta airport. It's quite a drive, really scary driving through the woods over here. You happy, Alana? I guess that was a yes. Let's take a look at our beautiful cabin. Look at this view. Hot tub over here on the left. Look at that. Got a nice fire pit right down there. It's got 3 balconies. 1, 2, and then there's a third one on the bottom.
So there's a master bedroom with a jacuzzi tub in there.
That's mine.
I don't know, Dan.
All right, so we just went to the supermarket, got ourselves some delicious food. We're gonna have ourselves a nice little feast this evening, then maybe spend some time in the hot tub. But I think Alana wants to have a little toast with some wine. So today I'm here in the small town of Blueridge, Georgia, and I'm gonna be experiencing the Blueridge Scenic Railway, which is a 4-hour excursion to a small town in Copper Hill, Tennessee. Now the way this works is it's a 1-hour train ride over to Tennessee. You have 2 hours to play in the town, and then it's a 1-hour train ride back. So let's hop aboard. So when I booked my ticket, you have a few different seating options. You can either sit in an open cart, which is basically no windows or anything, or you can have sort of like an indoor box cart. And I chose the indoor box cart because it's really cold. I'm gonna go check out the concessions and souvenir cart. Got myself a cup of hot apple cider. We've arrived here in the town of Copper Hill, Tennessee, so let's go check it out. So far here in the small, quiet town of Copper Hill, Tennessee, we have a lot of unique shops, delicious restaurants, and beautiful views of mountains, of rivers, and so far, it's a pretty nice day outside. The sun finally came out, and now I'm gonna go search for a place to eat some lunch. Can't go wrong with pizza, right? Now I gotta make one more stop before I get back on the train, and that's to the gift shop. Now we are back on the train, and we are heading back to Blueridge. So I just got back to the station, and I was just about to go back to the cabin, but there's one more place I want to visit before I leave. Now, on our drive here to Blueridge, we saw probably a dozen signs for a place called Three Sisters Fudge. And the shop is actually located right here next to the train station. So let's go and check it out. So it is day 4 here in the beautiful Blueridge, Georgia, and today Chris, Alana, and myself are heading to Helen, Georgia. So let's go. So we just arrived here in Helen, Georgia. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Helen, Georgia, this town is supposed to replicate sort of a small German village. Now, we just made a reservation across the street at Hoffer's, which seems to be the most popular restaurant here. It's only about a 20-minute wait. So let's go inside and check it out.
Kümmere mich nicht Verdruss keinen Streit der Welt, solang auf meinen sicheren Schuss ein Gamsbock runterfällt. Die Berge sind mein Gotteshaus, der Jodler mein Gebiet. Ich hoffe, dass der Herrgott mich und mein Gebiet versteht.
So we just finished our delicious lunch over at Hoffer's, and our waitress suggested that instead of having dessert there at the restaurant, that we check out Hansel and Gretel's Candy Kitchen. So that's where we're headed to next. Just sitting here enjoying my delicious box of chocolates.
Oh, good. How was it, Chris?
Finger looking good.
Yeah?
Alle good.
Wenn ich einmal gestorben bin, dann tragt mich hoch hinauf, begrabt ihr mich im Tal herunter, dann steig ich selber rauf und jodle noch aus voller Brust vom Bergen.
One of the main attractions here in Helen, Georgia is a mountain roller coaster, and we just found it. And I think we're gonna go ahead and ride it.
This is so dangerous.
Dangerous like people die?
All the time.
We're about to get on the mountain coaster. This may be the last time you ever see us breathing. I'm ready. Here we go.
It was very, very rough. What'd you think, Chris?
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I didn't do full speed around the curves.
You were screaming like a little pansy.
I was, especially around the curves.
Go ahead and unbuckle yourself and exit out on my side, please.
Well, that does it for us here in Helen, Georgia. Had a wonderful time. If you guys are ever in this area, I definitely recommend that you stop here in this little town. You will have an awesome time. Now, it's back to the cabin.
I don't care what other people think. I saw Bigfoot 10 years ago.
So it's our last day here in Blueridge, Georgia, and one of the things that we wanted to check off our list was the Bigfoot Expedition Museum, which is about 20 minutes up the road from our cabin. So let's go inside and see what this place is all about.
So this is like our Bigfoot Wall of Fame. These are some of the biggest names in the Bigfoot community. And some of these folks have donated some of the exhibits that you'll see here today. That's a 2-minute intro into the museum. You'll hear it better if you're on the white line. To your right is our research center. We have 9 exhibits in there, including the Florida skunk ape. On the other side of that wall is our theater. You can take all the pictures you want and all the time you need, okay? You guys have a good time.
I'm gonna ask Alana if she believes in Bigfoot.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
I'm still not really sure I do. I haven't seen enough evidence to prove otherwise.
No evidence.
What about all this evidence here? Look at this. This is a whole museum. Look at all this stuff. And you don't believe in Bigfoot?
I'm skeptical.
Yeah.
I mean, look, what does Bigfoot eat?
Apparently
Shellfish,
peanut
deer,
butter.
dogs, and pine berries.
So he likes a variety of food. You eat a variety of food.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to see hard proof.
I believe in Bigfoot. I think he's real. You know, I'm surprised. If they have a museum about Bigfoot, they should have a museum about the guy on the buffalo. So let me ask Chris the same question I asked Alana. Chris, do you believe in Bigfoot?
Honestly, I don't know, man. I have no idea. I don't know what to believe.
No? You don't believe it?
I don't think so.
No? Look at all the evidence that's here. You don't believe it?
These people are morons. This was a very exciting experience, and I would totally do it again. And I recommend that if you do come to Georgia, stop by this place. It's the Bigfoot Expedition Museum. Well, guys, that does it for me. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Danny's Day Out. Now, if you haven't done so already, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel or like my Facebook page, Danny's Day Out. But until then, remember, guys, take the leap, safe travels, and I'll see you on my next adventure. Take care, guys.